is valid. This is valid. That's how we can configure. So whenever you are defining, this is what we need to know. So about the data types. So this is the data types. And now we will detailedly discuss about every type. Means what is number, what is boolean, what is string. Number means what type of values can be stored in a number type. So what type of values can be stored in a boolean type. These are all the basic things we need to discuss, right? That we will see on Monday session. Today we will make a short session because we have some other workshops going on. So that's the reason. So we will conclude the session today here, and from Monday we will start working with data types. Once all the registration process is completed, we can spend mostly more than 1 hour every day so that we can finish the topics earlier, right? So just once the complete registration process is completed, we will start our sessions with a new IDs, and so that we can complete by spending more time into these sessions, right? So hope you understood today's concept, and tomorrow, Monday, we will continue with working with data types detailedly. Okay, thank you. I already showed you that you will get an error, but don't care about that error. You have to compile and run the JavaScript file. You will execute that, no problem in that. Okay, yesterday I showed you that problem. Again, you are asking the same question. Yeah, we will discuss all of these on Monday sessions. Thank you very much, right? AngularJS for our project, how to use AngularJS in our project. The basic point I told you. What you have to do is go to your project location, and in the project location, we have to install Angular. That means, so installing AngularJS. So for project. So how to install AngularJS for project? Just open your project location in terminal or command prompt, then install AngularJS core library. Actually, AngularJS several versions are there. So AngularJS started in 2010. So that is the 1.0 version, 1x 1.0 version with the 1.0 version. And AngularJS latest version till date is 1.7.9. That is the latest version of AngularJS, right? So if anyone says that Angular is advanced to AngularJS, Angular is not advanced to AngularJS, it is completely different. Google is building AngularJS and Angular both simultaneously. According to the requirements, people use AngularJS or Angular. JavaScript based projects use AngularJS. TypeScript based projects will use Angular actually. So it is completely different. So it is not like advanced. Advanced version of AngularJS, latest version of AngularJS is this. So how to install the core library? What you have to do from the command prompt, npm install Angular. That's what we have to do. Then what you will get here is in node modules. In node modules folder, you will find Angular. In node modules, you will find Angular. In Angular, the core library for Angular is angular.js. That is the core library for Angular, right? We have to just use this AngularJS core library. AngularJS requires a lot of other libraries also. Those libraries we will discuss when we are using them, because the base library is angular.js, but this is not enough every time. You need some more libraries according to the situation. How to get those libraries, I will tell you. But this is the base library. You will get that library by installing Angular, right? Now, once Angular is ready, now we will see how the Angular framework works. The basic architecture of Angular framework. Let's see. The basic architecture of AngularJS framework. You need to know the infrastructure, how it actually works. Let's see the architecture of AngularJS. AngularJS architecture. How AngularJS architecture actually works. So generally, when we talk about AngularJS architecture, the official AngularJS architecture, see, actually what happens is we have a browser. We have a browser. Usually we have a browser. So this is a browser. Okay. And we have a HTML page. Now what happens is this HTML page is requested in browser. That means the HTML page is requested in browser. When the HTML page is requested in browser, what happens is first it loads a static DOM. It loads a static DOM. Document object model. It loads the static DOM. What is DOM? We already know. Document object model. It loads the static DOM. That means the document elements are loaded, but they are static. That means they are not responding. They are not functioning. Actually, the static DOM is loaded. On an event. The static DOM is loaded on an event. It is loaded on an event called, the static DOM is loaded on an event called DOM content loaded event. That means we have an event called DOM content